Oh, what's up, crew? It's Marshall coming back at you guys, girls raw, and I'm coming at you with 172 LMK for your on the edge 72. What's up, Big B? This one's for Billy over at On the Edge 72. Long time supporter, and I mean, Big B goes back to when I was Big D. No joke on that one. When I was Destructo, I was chronicling the ways of making carnage, not developing my art into making things. It was more destroying things. So this is a pretty cool boxing video for me. You know, long time supporter. Huge respect. Of course, I'll have Billy's Instagram link down below. I'll try my best to put the YouTube link there if it's still, if it's not down immediately, give me some time, and I'll get everything done, along with all the other names that I dropped during the video. But let's get on with the show. Sorry for wasting 90 seconds, but it's kind of what I do. 172 LMK is my large EC drop point, and it is wearing a LMK compound grind, which is the Scandi 0 front, and then followed in to the secondary cut and bevel is a high performing concave grind that blends perfectly with the Scandi. It has a swedge. The CPM S35 VN comes from Pete and Aldo Bruno. Big shout out to Lewis over at New Jersey Steel Bearing. The outstanding carbon fiber is the F40 carbon fiber from Nate over at Ghost Carbon Fiber. I have two brass 125 pins that have been epoxied and then peened, along with three of the brass mosaic 1/4 inch that were purchased from Pops over at Pops Knife Supply, and 1/4 inch brass flared, epoxied, flared, and chamfered lanyard tube. And then we'll finish it off on the shout outs. The 060 G10 liner comes from Macecraft, and the phenomenal, absolutely top quality, top echelon engraving. For the information, 172 L Marshall. Nice to meet you. CPM S35 VN. That comes from Seth over at Tangway Jewelry. Real quick also before I get into it. It is balanced. My hands are rusty ragged. There we go. Balance point bliss, baby. Which was a little harder on this because I decided, it's like one of those things, like, I got an idea. Instead of space and melt like I standard, because this is number 172, and it's for Big B, Billy over at On the Edge 72, which was a total coincidence. It's just the way it rolled, but it was a pretty cool coincidence at the end. I decided to continue with it. I was thinking about that, and I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna space everything out at the 072 instead. And I was like, huh. And I did it, and I showed all that. That's all on Instagram if you want to see the works in progress. or on my Lloyd Marshall Knives Facebook page. Take a look. This is my hobby and I love it. So doing silly things that are just a custom little touches that if I can do it, I want to do it. So space these all out. Perfect in 072. I think it was 072.5 if I remember correctly, and I don't remember very much well at all, but I believe that was that. So I think that was pretty cool. Enough of that. 080 hole stack set up for large tech lock, or inside a waist loop, whatever you want to do. You can wear it horizontal carry or vertical, or the diagonal. FBI can't, cross rock can't. So left front pocket, just in case I forget. I hope you guys and girls help remind me. If you watched 171 right before, now you'll see exactly what I mean by the difference in the double plunge lines. Standard single plunge line in front of the ricasso, and then the secondary plunge line for the compound grind. The difference being that I blended the two, and that was a lot harder than you think, blending the compound grinds together. So it would be sans plunge line. Wow! Right through the transition. If you guys and girls didn't notice, there's a transition. Right through. Eventually. Get control of yourself. So. Let's cut something. I need to save some of that paper towel. I only have half a roll left. I think I'm joking, but that would go so fast in this shop. Look at that. Boom. Right off. I did an S cut. I don't know if you can. This thing is a high. Oh, look at that curlicue. I think I got it on there for you guys and girls. Now, someone goes, yo bro, why don't you show, like the measurements, the mics, the specs, and all that stuff? Well, because I already usually run like 15 minutes just saying goodbye to the dang knife. That's why I have all the works in progresses. But if you do ask, I try my best to provide it. So, I try my best. The Scandi tip that you see is insanely sharp. We're mic'd out at just at 187, right at the tip, just under 187. Oh, over, excuse me, 187 at the tip. It's a 187 thick tip. 197 right in front of the handles. So you can see that it transitions down somewhat, but it's still an incredibly thick tip that is high performing, as you just seen. And I mean, you just got I just got to show off just a little bit. I'm not showing off how hairy my hand is, dang it. Showing off how awesomely performing the Scandi, hand done. Everything is done by hand. What kind of setup do you use? Like 14-inch wheel. The platen that I stepped in. That's it. I have the platen grounded different notches in it, so I know I have it at this notch or that notch, and that's where I hang my finger, and I'm running my finger like this. That's it, man. It's all freehand, all done by hand. Also, big shout out to a new abrasive that I'm using, Preferred Abrasives. I'll have their link down below. Good deals, or I shouldn't say good deals, because it's not a deal. I pay the same price you'll pay. A good value on a ceramic abrasive. That is very much holding its own, especially on my CPM, heat treated and tested and tempered S35VN. This stuff is brutal on abrasives. So I'm very, very impressed. Can't wait to try out some standard steels like a 52100 or something like that on there, just to see how well it holds up on a carbon or a 1074 or 1075, something like that. I can't wait to see how that goes. But back to this. Man, losing track of everything. Tactile heart. You guys and girls thought I was gonna blank out on you and not cut a tactile heart. You're silly. A Big V was here before the tactile hearts were even there. This thing. Oh, and now that 187 thick tip. When I say something is delicious, man, this tip is that. It epitomizes what the term stands for. I may have cut a little too close to the edge. Let's hang this back up here just a little bit so it does not drop. Man, this is on a drop. Oh, I'm gonna drop this one. I already got the hinky feeling. And we'll just do this real quick. Free trimming, tackle hot shaving. Boom. After all that, this thing better not hit the ground. Anyway, get the coat of rusty rags on here. Let's finish up. I know you guys are going like, what the heck did I waste this much time for? Well, most of you, I think, enjoy seeing the show. Some of you, I'm sure, still want to see if I cut myself. I'm getting pretty good at not doing that. Although I still manage to bloodlet on just about every build. I'm just not showing it as much. Give a final wipe down of the rusty rags, ultimate knife care sauce. This stuff is great. I love it. But we are running extremely low on the kits, so may or may not have them in the future. Let's go over the heck did I do with the sheath? Left front pocket. Thanks for reminding me, guys and girls. And of course, thought it was coming out, didn't you? I hope it's, oh, I just dropped the dang tactile hot. Oh! I have to cut another one. After all that, son of a gun, it's right there in the dang floor. Messing around. Son of a gun. Oh, got my aggravation level up on that one. Curly Q. Man, oh, get the sheath out of the way. I knew it. Too much bragging, not enough bagging, man. Tactile heart for the win. Get this wipe down with the rusty rags. One more time. Oh boy, that irked me. Sorry guys and girls, showed my aggravation side, especially for such an awesome guy like Big B. Get this sheathed up. Not coming out of the sheath again until I take some pictures in a little bit. But I probably won't even take it out of the sheath for the pictures. I'll have it with the tactile heart. The information. These information cards, courtesy of Paul over Extreme Madness. What an awesome guy. Thank you very much. Quality people over at Extreme Madness. The whole Extreme Madness family. Thank you very much for being my friends. The blade style is a drop point with a compound grind. Steel CPM S35 VN. Model is the large EDC drop point. Date 09/29/15 172 LMK. Man, it is hard to read backwards in a viewfinder. And Mecca, Lloyd Marshall. Nice to meet you. That is going inside of the Rusty Rags Ultimate Knife Care Kit, which I have misplaced at the moment. But it is going inside Rusty Rags Ultimate Knife Care Kit. Man, what the heck did I do with it? But either way, thank you all very much. Sorry for taking up so much time. I hope you have an absolutely an outstanding week because you deserve it. Everyone be blessed. Out. Man, that fell apart at the end.